I find that my draw stroke with a firearm that has a red dot versus my draw stroke without a firearm that has a red dot is slightly different. I find that without the firearm that has a red dot, I tend to come a bit more up and out, whereas with a firearm with a red dot, I tend to go a bit more meet in the middle and press out from there. It's not quite bowling, it's sort of, instead of going up like this and out like that, I sort of come up at a more angular angle and then press out. I don't know, do you guys find that? Red dot owners, let me know. I don't know why I do it, it's almost like subconscious. We have packages. Okay, package number 1. This is from the guys, the fine folks over at Cerberus Tactical Outfitters. Okay, we've got two things in here. Hand sanitizer and paper cut finder. Hand sanitizer and paper cut finder. That's interesting because can you see that? Can you see that? I happen to have a paper cut. So, anyway, let's have a look. Okay, so it's like a oily. Mother. You know, every night before we go to sleep, Michelle says to me, I can't believe you made it through another day. I'm the clumsiest human being on earth. So it's obviously an alcohol and it is strong. I get the paper cut finder thing. That could have been... Thank you. But also, what I wanted to show you guys is this. I know my camera dimmed there. It's on automatic ISO, so it'll dim and brighten as it wants to give you the best image. I'm fiddling with it. Let me know what you guys think about it. So this is what excited me about this package. By the way, we are running the Walther knife today. Is it the right way around? One of my first. This is the Recon medical pouch. Now, do you guys remember a week or so ago I did a review on this, or a preview on this pouch from Bravo Tactical Africa, and this is like the really fancy one, right? Ripstop nylon pouch, rip away emergency section, gear patch on the outside, and then inside we've got it all packaged and freaking the whole tutti frutti, right? This is what I like to call, or I would call, the Rolls Royce of medical pouches. Okay, and a lot of people said, they got back to me and some bit upset. I don't know why do people get upset so easily these days? Saying that, you know, this is a cool pouch, but it's $2.5 grand, it's out of their budget. What can they, you know, how can they buy medical gear when it's so expensive? Now, medical gear is expensive for a reason. It's expensive, good gear. Cerberus Tactical Outfitters and Recon Medical have come up with this. Now, this is a 950 Rand pack. Guys, you really can't go lower than this, okay? This is like the Rolls Royce. This is like the car everyone should own. Everybody wants a Rolls Royce, but they can't afford a Rolls Royce, but they still need a car. That's what this is. It's going to get you from A to B as well. It just looks a bit different. Inside, 950 Rand, okay? Bear that in mind. You get the pouch. Inside the pouch, you get a Recon Medical Gen 3 tourniquet, a 4-inch emergency bandage, emergency rescue blanket, Recon Medical compressed gauze, titanium bonded emergency shears, the pouch, and also you get a waterproof graphite pen sill with your Gen 3 tourniquet. All of that for 950. Guys, that's basically your emergency medical kit right there. And that is pretty much as low as you can go when buying emergency medical gear. I highly recommend it because the things inside these kits, it's been said before and I'll say it again, if you need these things, then you really need these things. Okay, it's very important to understand that. These are not plasters that you can get away with not needing them when you think you need them. If you need a tourniquet, you urgently need a tourniquet. Like I needed a tourniquet for my tongue when I freaking licked my finger like an absolute retard. Get so upset at myself. So a huge thanks to the guys at Cerberus Tactical Outfitters. I'll leave links to this down below. They are pretty much sold out. This stuff sold out as soon as it came in. So I think they're getting more on Friday this week. Today is the 1st, so Friday will be what, the 3rd? I think they're getting more. No, the Friday is the 4th. I think they're getting more in on Friday. So I'll leave links to them down below. Order it before you lose out, because that's pretty much the best value for money proper medical kit you can get your hands on. Ooh. Chiron reactive target system. Wait. It's like Christmas, right? You know, on Christmas, there the camera brightens again. It's doing a good job, I think. Like, oh, check this. Dark. Boom. Boom-ish. So these are reactive training targets, and I see that there is a laser cartridge in here. I want to say a huge thank you to Jorgen. Is that how I pronounce your name, Jorgen? I think he's the CEO or the guy in charge. I kind of knew this was coming. I didn't expect it to come so soon. So this is a Chiron reactive laser target compatible with most red and infrared laser training cartridges. Okay, hold on. Let's start up at the beginning. So I'm assuming this is a bullet, a training bullet that once your striker hits it, it emits like a laser, and that then reacts with this is tight. It's like in there. Here we go. Let's do it. We'll get there eventually. Come on. You know, I never want to break anything because I'm always scared I have to send it back. Maybe it doesn't make the cut for a review, and then I've broken the packaging. And I want to be respectful to the people who supply these things, you know what I mean? But they really are pushing it. There we go. So this, imagine, would react with one of these. Wow, this is a lot bigger than what I thought it was going to be. Eesh. You know when they show you this and you think, oh, that's not that big. It's a big thing, right? It's got like buttons on there. It's a volume button, I'm assuming. Volume. So guys, I'm not gonna set this up. There's another one. Wait, before we get done, I know I'm like all over the place because I got new toys. There's a speed target. I think this has a shot timer on it. Give me 45 minutes quickly to get this cover off. So this has some sort of digital screen, okay, and I'm assuming that's like a shot timer. So here's what I think happens. I think you put this somewhere, training pistol, put this somewhere, and it goes beep, and you draw and you press, and you press your trigger, which will cause your firearm striker to hit the back of this little laser, which would connect the circuit, and there'd be like a burst, and that burst would hit this infrared sensor, and it'll tell you A, how fast you were, and B, how accurate you were or were not. If that's what this is, then it's freaking awesome, and I can already highly recommend. Now there is going to come down to synchronization issues. Is it going to sync properly? Is it going to give me accurate readouts, that sort of thing? That is where the testing comes in. So I will test this with my usual, within my usual practice, where I do 50 to 70 draw strokes a day. I don't want to say a day, but I mean, I try to do it every single day. So now if I can add squeezing the trigger and getting some kind of reactive result, that would be really cool, right? Guys, I just do want to add that if you invest in something like this, remember you are putting a cartridge inside your firearm. Be safe. Practice safe firearm controls. But it does look like a really awesome thing. So a huge thanks to Jorgen for sending me that. Am I saying your name right, Jorgen? If not, comment in the video. I might be saying it incorrectly. I will put it to good work and I'll do a full review on this. And then another huge thanks to the guys at Cerberus Tactical Outfitters. I just want to add, this has a loopy loop at the back, so if you want to attach it to the back of a belt, listen to that freaking motorcycle, it's MotoGP outside my house. If you want to attach it to the back of a belt, you can do so. Cerberus Tactical Outfitters. Also, if you guys, I always get asked where I get these gear patches from. Cerberus Tactical Outfitters are the guys who supply gear patches to most of the country. So check them out. I'll leave their details down below. I will leave the details of the targets down below as well. Give me some time and I'll put a full review together. I'll definitely put a full review together of these targets. And hopefully it's something cool that actually works. Because I've had some bad experiences with not this brand, but some others that didn't make it for review. So I'm keen to see if it's going to make the cut. Hopefully it does. And I'll put a nice review together for you guys. Thank you to everyone who sends me things. I really appreciate all the stuff you guys send me. I play with it a ton. And I really do get as excited for everything as I got for this. Thanks again, guys. I will see you soon. On Saturday, I'm reviewing the Opsman Fast 401, and I think you're going to be interested in that. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you soon. Cheers. God bless.